This video is intended for listening only. Close your eyes, relax, and let the story unfold. 20 years ago, in the golden days of Thailand's booming home renovation business, Mr. Ik ran a well-respected renovation company in Pathum Thani. Alongside him was his most trusted partner, Mr. Sun, a master of design and attention to detail. Their reputation was solid, their clients many. But one job in particular would change everything. It began with a phone call from a woman named Miss Mai. She spoke calmly but directly. She wanted to restore her childhood home in Ayutthaya province, a grand old Thai house now abandoned and in disrepair. Miss Mai had spent years abroad with her foreign husband, but she never let go of her attachment to the place where she grew up. She wanted the renovation to blend old Thai architecture with modern comfort, keeping its soul intact. A few days later, she returned to Thailand and scheduled a walkthrough. Mr. Ik and Mr. Sun agreed. Ayutthaya wasn't far, but the road to the house was more overgrown than expected. Where asphalt should have been, tall grass had taken over. Trees loomed on either side, narrowing the path like a tunnel into the past. They pushed through the thicket until the house revealed itself. It was a massive, elevated Thai-style wooden house, actually 3 structures linked together, perched beside the river. Even in its decay, it exuded former glory. Miss Mai welcomed them up to the wooden deck. She opened the weathered door, and a wave of silence hit them. Thick dust blanketed every surface. The air smelled of time and untouched things. And then they saw it. In the center of the main hall stood a glass display case, roughly a meter wide and nearly 2 meters tall. Both men froze. It looked like she could move at any moment. Miss Mai explained that this was her grandmother, Miss Lamom, once a famed Thai classical dancer. Before her death, she begged not to be cremated. Instead, she asked that her body be kept here, in this pose, in this house she loved. And so, her granddaughter honored her final wish, merging her remains with wax and preserving her in a custom temperature-controlled case that must never be unplugged. Relatives who objected, Miss Mai said, were swiftly visited in dreams, or worse. No one dared challenge the request again. She was the only one who still maintained the property. Despite the strangeness, Mr. Ik and Mr. Sun remained professional. They inspected the house thoroughly. Miss Mai wanted only the interior renovated. The exterior must stay as is. Mr. Sun quoted a price, $19,000, nearly double the true value, expecting negotiations. But she didn't flinch. "My grandmother told me in a dream," she said, "get someone to clean this house. It's a mess after all these years." Once the 50% deposit arrived, Mr. Ik assembled a team of 5 workers to begin. But shockingly, they refused to touch the job. Each one claimed the dancer in the glass moved. Even after being offered double pay, they declined. Mr. Ik was skeptical. He hadn't seen anything himself. So he recruited a second crew, 5 fearless laborers used to haunted sites. They took one look at the body and said it was just wax. Day 1 passed uneventfully. No incidents. Everyone relaxed. But on the second day, things changed. Mr. Biek and Mr. Yod were assigned to work on the ceiling directly above the glass case. One stood on the scaffold, while the other passed up plasterboard. Suddenly, Mr. Biek's eyes widened. He trembled violently. A glass door was open, and the dancer's body was gone. A voice, like a whisper through bone, echoed, "What are you doing?" He slipped, fell hard. Mr. Yod looked up and saw the dancer standing in front of him, arms on hips, pointing straight at him. He dropped everything and ran. The other 3 workers ran too after they saw the corpse disappear. Mistanai, the crew lead, returned to investigate. The glass case was empty. Confused, he turned, only to feel a light touch on his back. He turned slowly and came face to face with Aunt Laiet, the corpse, now standing before him, reeking of rot, eyes burning red. "What are you doing?" he screamed. All 3 bolted out of the house. Hello, Mr. Ed and Mr. San sat on a stone bench. They looked up. From the 2nd floor, they heard music, not faint, but thunderous. Full Thai percussion, cymbals, drums, gongs, then ankle bells jingling, and footsteps. Mr. Sun looked through the wooden floorboards and locked eyes with something. A face. White, cracked, powdered, veins green under translucent skin, eyes red as blood, chada, crown, gleaming. He froze, couldn't breathe. Mr. Ake looked too, and the face suddenly pushed through the wood, barely a foot away. Her eyes pierced his soul. "What are you doing?" They collapsed in shock, couldn't scream, hadn't move, crawled away. Regaining composure, Mr. Ayuk called Miss Mai. Calm as ever, she explained. Her grandmother was strict, yes, but reasonable. If no one had done wrong, she wouldn't show herself. The men confronted the workers again. Mr. Biek fidgeted, avoiding eye contact. Pressed hard, he finally confessed. He had found a real gold sash hidden upstairs. He planned to steal it. The moment he admitted this, they returned the sash to its original chest. And just like that, the corpse returned to the case, perfectly posed. Mr. Ake lit a fistful of incense, knelt and apologized to Aunt Liet on behalf of his team. He promised to renovate with integrity and allow no wrongdoers near. The rest of the job went without incident. Weeks later, the renovation was complete. Miss Mai returned, overjoyed. The house gleamed, a seamless blend of modern and historic Thai charm. And one by one, the crew received unexpected windfalls. Lottery wins. Surprise inheritances. Mr. Ek, too, felt gratitude from beyond. He took the extra $95,000 he'd overcharged and built Ayutthaya, a brand new display case, stronger, more beautiful. When he finished, he stepped forward and whispered a thank you. From inside the case, a voice replied, I thank you, too. Even now, the dancer house stands tall by the river. Miss Mai still visits, and Mr. Ek still accepts her calls. For some ties of respect, fear, and love transcend time and even death. If you enjoyed this true Thai horror story, subscribe to Tale After Dark for more chilling tales every week.